Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is me, your host Abdul, my transport 11 student plus facilitator at Rehan School Islamabad campus. So as you know guys, whenever I come with a new video and a new guest. So today my guest is Arto Palovaara from Sweden, and it's my honor to see Arto in my show. My show name is Drive the Future Exploring Transport with Abdul, my transport. So first of all, I'm very thankful to you, Arthur, for joining us, and welcome to my show. And I'm really grateful to you. So, hello, how are you? And first of all, please introduce yourself.
Yes, thank you, Abdul, for letting me join this interview. I have been looking forward to it. So, my name is Arto, and I live here in Sweden, Stockholm, together with my wife.
Okay, nice. So, Arthur, my first question for you is, what's inspired you to become a coach?
What is, I think I got inspired to become a coach because I realized that I have an ability, a talent to help people out in different kind of ways, and it's not the kind of the help like a hand-on help, but help people to to expand their perspective on themselves, on the life, on other, to broaden the perspective, to broaden the view. So that
Okay.
and it has been a long journey on the way, but that's one of the main key points why I become a coach.
Okay. So, my next question for you is, what does innovation mean to you?
Innovation for me is to find something new, something that is valuable for me, it's valuable for you, it's valuable for everyone. So an innovation for me, it's deep down because deep down work, because many things people tend to go for the solution very quick. But when by thinking innovative, you go deep down and find that the problem is actually something else than it was from the beginning. So it's a deep down work, but that's the most effective work in the long run. So it's find something new that's really really valuable for me, for you, and for everyone. That's innovation.
Really great innovation. So my next question for you is, how do you help people in a relationship?
I help people in a relationship, and I come back to the beginning that I help people to broaden the perspective of things because people tend to think that they are the only one with their problems, they are the only one who suffer, they are the only one who longing for something, and also help people to think that I mean, we are living in a big world, and it's 8 billion people around the world. So if you, for example, living right now in Pakistan, for example, okay, there are many girls in Pakistan, for example, but you might have a bit well, not so lucky to find a girl there, but who knows? And this is the beautiful with the world. Who knows? Maybe you find a girl in Morocco, and you maybe you find a girl in South America.
Yeah.
So that's what I am helping to be open-minded. Let the heart speak.
Okay, amazing. So my next
Yeah.
question for you is, what's one tip for a happy life?
Well, I have well, I have many tips. But one for sure is to um, always listen to your heart, what you feel in here, because here lies the truth, what you really feel. Never here, always here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's if you always listen to this one as much as possible, you will have a happy life.
Okay. So my next question is, how does the brain affect our emotions?
It can affect in many ways actually, because and this is the very important thing to understand that if you're thinking negatively, you get also negative emotions, right? But if you choose, and this is also the beauty part of this, you can choose to think positive and get more positive emotions. So the brain, it's a good thing, yes. But it's up to you, and it's up to me, it's up to everyone to choose. Do I want to think positive or do I want to think negative?
Negativity.
Yes.
Yeah. So my next question for you is, how do you stay calm under stress?
Um, mm, well, I could say this. There is a trick I used to have, and when it's a stressful situation, perhaps at work, for example, or maybe a family member got sick, for example. Um, I have a trick, and that's to stop myself, take a few deep breaths, like, and get in line with myself, and clear the mind, and just focus, just be as focused as I can. So that it's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy, but I because I have been training myself with this. Just take a deep breath, calm down, and get aligned with myself.
Yeah, you mean we do meditation
Yeah,
for 20
meditation.
for 5 minutes. Yeah, we also do meditations in our school
Yeah,
on daily basis. If you see on our social media platform. So,
yeah, amazing, amazing. Wow.
so my next question for you is, what is motivational interviewing in simple words?
Oh, simple word. A simple word, motivational interviewing in simple words is to find the the most part of, because let me explain like this, because motivational interviewing, if I have a client with we and the client wants something, he wants to improve something, and he has a goal, but the motivational interviewing is to change the behavior so the client get aligned with the goal. The behavior must be aligned with the actual goal. So if you want to be a football player, if you want to be a scientist, or whatever you want to be, your behavior, you have to behave like a scientist, you have to think like a scientist, you have to act like a scientist. You understand?
Yeah,
So so uh, So that's the most simple way I can explain it right now. But it's find the most motivating part in the actual work of changing behavior to become something else, to become something you want to become.
okay, I
Yes.
understand. So my next question for you is, how do you build trust with people?
Um, how I build it, I'm always honest. I always tell her how it is. That's simplest way to build trust. And it's always, if I say something, I have to show it in action as well. If I say I will do this tomorrow, then I do this tomorrow. If I do that tomorrow, then I do that tomorrow. So words has to be aligned with actions as well. If it doesn't follow, if my words and the action doesn't follow my words, then there is no trust. So
Right.
always, if you say something, always keep that.
Yeah. So my next question for you is, what one thing you teach everyone?
What's one thing? I have to say that always listen to. I come back to this little thing here, bum bum bum, the heart. That's it. Always listen to that. It doesn't matter what you want to do. If you want to be a scientist, if you want to be a bus driver, if you want to go with technology, do it. Follow it. Whatever it takes. That's my thing.
Okay. So my next
Yeah.
question for you is, how do you balance work and family?
I balance work with family because I work also, for the city of Stockholm as well, and so I usually quit around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and so when I quit 4 o'clock in the afternoon, that means I forget to work and concentrate on my family. I don't think
Okay.
at work when I come home. No, no, no.
Okay.
Always my
So
wife, always my daughters
yeah.
have my
Okay. So
attention.
my next question is for your daughters and for you also. What do your daughters teach you?
Oh, they teach me many things. well, um, well, they teach me. Actually, they teach me like how to listen to them, and they teach me a lot what they like to do, about their dreams. So they teach me a lot about themselves because I'm their father and I want to know what they want to be, and I want to help them as much as I can.
Okay. So my next question is for you is, how can
Yeah.
someone become more confident?
How can there is of course many ways, but do something you never have done before. Like if you want to climb and you haven't done climbing before and you might be afraid for heights, do it. And you see, it wasn't that bad. I can climb, I can reach up to 10 meters high, I can make it. Then you feel confident, right?
Yeah.
So, or if you haven't been swimming a lot, it's the same thing. Swim a little, yes, I made it. Swim more, yes, I made it. So do something you never done before.
Yeah. So now we go to funny questions like, what's your hobbies? Please can tell me about your hobbies.
My hobbies. Well, I like to walk, and I'm not sure if it's that fun, but I like to read books, and I play an instrument called banjo.
Which book is your favorite?
Book.
Yeah.
Oh, there are many books, but I'm actually waiting for the last books of Game of Thrones. So they should be out soon. I've been waiting for the last two books of the Game of Thrones books. I've been reading everyone before, but so I'm waiting eagerly for the two last ones.
Okay. So my next question for you is: how many countries did you visit in your whole life?
How many countries? Oh, I have been to Finland, I have been to Denmark, Germany, Ireland, France, Belgium, Slovenia, Bosnia, Croatia, and Austria as well.
So many countries.
Yeah, and Iceland also, the little island between America and Europe.
Yeah. Okay. So which one is your favorite one, except Sweden?
Um, I have to say, well, Ireland is a really nice place because I lived there for some time. But I like actually Germany a lot.
Because the architecture and the building, like
And
that way.
yeah, the architecture and the buildings were nice, but it was the atmosphere. They were friendly. They were, and you could talk to people there, and they helped one. And it was just the atmosphere. It was a lovely atmosphere. I like it there.
So my question is, why you didn't visit Pakistan?
Huh?
Why you did not visit Pakistan?
Um, why I haven't been to Pakistan?
Yeah.
Because I never thought about it and I never got the chance to go to Pakistan. But maybe I will have the chance to go someday.
Yeah.
That would
Inshallah.
be amazing.
What's your thoughts about Pakistan? What do you think about Pakistan?
Um, it seems to be an amazing country. I've seen a picture of Pakistan and I see that there are a lot of mountains,
Yeah.
a lot of
Yep.
good nature, and we have actually some Pakistan restaurant here. So it's amazing food. I've been trying some.
Oh.
So yeah.
Which
So
one is which
yeah.
one is your favorite food of Pakistani restaurant?
If I only remember the name of the dish, but I can't remember. But I remember it was very good actually. So
Okay.
yeah.
Is it spicy or
I think it was, yeah, it was quite spicy, but it was okay. It's fine. It's not burning. It's not burning, but it was really good.
yeah? So, can you give me any advice? Like, I want to solve transfer problem in Pakistan, and I'm working on it. So, any advice would you give me on this field and on this work?
The transport. Do you have good roads in Pakistan?
What?
Do you have good roads in
Yeah,
Pakistan?
yeah, the Pakistani roads are so good. The motorways and the highways is really good. But in small cities, the government did not work in small cities. But in big cities or in big provinces or in all provinces, we have a motorways for import exports and for peoples of Pakistan. And now bullet train was also uh, was built in Lahore. So
Right, right. Because I'm thinking, like, if you want to solve the problem overall, um, a good infrastructure all over the country that you connect the small cities together with the big cities. So good roads, not just in the big cities, but the smaller cities must also have good roads and between each other as well. So
yeah,
that's my advice. It will cost, but hopefully we find a solution so and the asphalt making the asphalt will be a bit cheaper and more sustainable and such. But that's my advice to make a good infrastructure all over the country.
Yeah, government work on public transport, but my aim is to start my own company. Like I want to start my own electric company, which include buses, trucks, and also cars. So I want to run my own company, and it's my aim. And for Pakistani people. So thank you so much for your advice. And so my next question for you is, what's your favorite food all
Oh,
around the world?
oh, I have many favorites.
Any three.
Three. Okay, I'll go for spaghetti,
Mm,
and I have to say mm, pancakes. You
nice.
know,
Yeah, yeah, I know.
uh, yeah, and hmm, the third one is so tricky. Uh, maybe, maybe, kebab with rice. I like kebab.
Kebab.
Yeah,
Which one? Beef or chicken?
beef.
Or did you try Pakistani kebab or an other country kebab?
Most of the time, I have actually tried Lebanese kebab and
Oh
uh,
yeah.
and kebab from Iran.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
the
that's
kebab from Iran and Lebanon is really good because
yeah,
the meat in this kebab is so good. Uh, I also want to try the Lebanese kebab,
yeah,
inshallah one day.
yeah.
So my next question for you is, any advice would you give to countries who want to war, who start wars, and giving any advice would you give to them who start war?
Who start to work? Um,
Start war. Who
Start
start
war.
war? War.
War. Okay, war.
Yeah.
Uh, Starting war is very unnecessary because it's destructive and it's cost a lot more than creating peace.
Yep.
So I think these people who start a war, like many other countries, like Russia, Israel, or United States, and other countries who start a war, they should really start to think how much it costs. It's not all. It's not in material cost, but in cost of human lives.
Yeah.
And that's horrible. In my opinion, that's so horrible, and it creates traumas for generations. And I hopefully, my hope is that we together and you, younger generations, will think otherwise and demand also another kind of leadership because we need peace and we need create something sustainable for the whole world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, my last question for you is, any last advice would you give to youngsters who work on their for future and developing their own country?
Uh, my advice for youth. Um,
Work
I would
hard.
say, first of all, do always your best. Be always on time,
Hmm.
and make always your duties until it's done.
Okay, thank you so
So
much for your advice.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
way. That's the way how you become successful. Because if you are starting something and you just make it half finished, no, that's not successful.
Hmm.
Because that means that you have created yourself more work than from the beginning. So if you start something today, make it done, and you don't have to think about it anymore.
Yeah, I agree with this. So thank you so much,
Yeah.
Arto, for your time, for your valuable time, and for your amazing advices. And I really enjoyed the interview. I hope you also enjoyed the conversation. So, everyone, this is our today live session interview with Arto. I hope you all enjoyed it also. So we will meet in an interview, another new guest. Till then, wait, Allah Hafiz, and Pakistan, always in Zindabad.
Thank you.